But you can point the way across the street to somebody, but if they don't go across the street, they'll never know what's over across the street. All they'll be left with is the pointer. That old Zen warning, do not mistake the finger pointing to the moon for the moon itself. Right? There's lots of descriptions of finger pointing. In fact, all descriptions are finger pointing, because you can't say anything about the moon. Spiritually, the moon is enlightenment, right? It's reality. You can't say anything really about it. You can just point. Okay, go there. What's it going to be like? Go there. Will it be nice? Go there. I've never been there. I'm afraid. Go there anyway. I fear that I will step into a place that I can't possibly know if I'll make it back from. Go anyway. You see what I mean? That's why I call it an irrational impulse. Why should I go? I don't know. You ask the question. Do you want to go or not? Yes, but will everything be okay? I don't know. Go and find out. See what I mean? Maybe it will really be terrible. Yeah, it might be. Do you want to find out or do you not want to find out? You see what I mean? But so usually what we do is we put like a bench on the side of the street and we look across and, wow, I bet it's pretty nice over there. It must be great. Or, God, that's really frightening, And we gather people, around, like we're all getting ready to go across the street. Are you getting ready? Yes, I'm very ready. How about you? Yes. You see? How long have you been readying yourself? 20 years, really. To go across the street? Yeah, it's a long street crossing, you see. I've heard that it takes great preparation to cross this street, right? I'm not worthy to take the first step, you see. I covet my neighbor's cat, I couldn't possibly dare step in the street. And yet there is that thing that pulls and tugs and says, yes, there's no guarantee. Yes, you don't know what's there. Yes, you can't know what's there. You can't even know from where this pull, this impulse within you that comes from existence. You can't really know where it's going, where it's going to take you, what it's going to be like, if it's going to be good for you, bad for you, if you'll like it, won't like it, if you'll be happy, unhappy about it. Really, the truth is, you can't know. Now, for someone who's gone from here to here, which is really all it is, they can say, don't worry, it's no problem, you'll be okay. But that's not enough to get somebody to cross the street. Because usually the exterior self is kind of caught in this web, in this perception of, will it solve my problems? Let me stand here on this side of the street and ask that side of the street if it will solve, what it can do for me. But you see, that's like a caterpillar asking a butterfly what it can do for. If I crawl into that cocoon, what will it do for me? See? Will everything be okay? Will I get out of the cocoon? Will I sprout wings? No, you won't. Because a butterfly isn't a flying caterpillar. It's a butterfly. You see? You see? So when you take wings and you take flight, the problem is you won't be there. It'll be something quite different, you see? That's the dilemma of the whole spiritual search, is the one that's on the search is the very thing you got to wake up from. Right? That's what the awakening is. You wake up from the one who is seeking to wake up. You see, but up until that point, the only way the mind can construct this is me, the seeker of God or Spirit or Buddhahood or enlightenment. Me, someday I'm going to awaken. Little do you know that actually consciousness is going to wake up from you, the seeker. Right? So that's why it's been said that really there's nothing for you in enlightenment. When it's not being packaged as a packaged as a sales item, the sales pitch for enlightenment, The real truth is there's nothing in it for you. Now how interested are you? That's the real truth. There's really nothing in it for you. There's no guarantee that it's going to better you or the life you're living. Hell, you may get a glimpse of reality and your whole life will come crashing down. How many are interested in it now? Maybe everything will get better. It could. It could get a lot better. Sometimes it does get better. It could get a lot worse. All those truths that are inside you that you're hiding from, that you really don't want to deal with, enlightenment, you got to deal with all of them. Sorry. Over. You're checkmated. Truth. That's all there is then. So if you have a bunch of things you're hiding from, this isn't the right thing to do. It really isn't. Because you're not going to be able to do an end run around anything, It doesn't really work that way. So I'm not trying to scare everybody. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I am. I just think every once in a while, every 6 months or so, you've got to just tell it like it is. Just to make sure no one's being deceived, or that nothing's being presented in a way that's not really true. When you really see things as they really are, which is all enlightenment is anyway, seeing things as they really are, will you wish you hadn't seen? No. You'd never wish you could go back in a million years. You'd never wish that. Never, 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 never. But will it look even remotely like you imagine it is? No. Not even close. Not even close. Not because it's far away and it's hard to attain and very few people make it. Not because of that. That's just an idea. Just because until we see things from the unified perspective, up until that time we see things from the little me perspective. And the unified perspective is just realizing that there really isn't a problem. Imagine that.